Hey, what's up guys, Kudud here, and today I have a brand new type of gameplay for you. Newer from usual. When I say brand new, I mean it's been uploaded before, but it's newer, meaning that I haven't uploaded it in a while. As you can see, we're playing some Call of Duty Ghost, and there's only 3 people, so this means that we're going to be doing a GB match, but instead of this being a GB, this is a UMG match. Same thing as GB, pretty much, it's a different website. And we're playing some Search and Destroy and Warhawk 3v3. I'm playing with Panic Proteus, my 2v2 partner, and I'm playing with one of the guys from his clan. His name is Panic Taslalia. I don't know, I just call him Danny, that's what his name is. I'm sorry if I just butchered your name, but my role in this whole 3v3 match is, 1, because I don't really play a lot of Ghost, and 2, I like to rush like crazy. I just told them I'll play objective, I'll slay, try to put that man down each time in Search and Destroy. So I just brought out the Vector, which is obviously the best submachine gun in the game at this point, and I just used that the whole round. My class that I was using, Vector, CRB, Red Dot, foregrip, ready up, agility, marathon, dead silence, focus, and tack resist. All really good rushing perks. I don't use no equipment in this game because, in my opinion, it doesn't really work too well. Only on ARs for the most part. So, what I just want to talk about in this video as a whole right now is my opinion on how I feel about the 3-year cycle of the new Call of Duty games. Yes, in my video yesterday, I was talking about how I said that the 3-year development cycle is a good thing and how Call of Duty should have a longer dev cycle in general. So I'm going to give my opinion on it as of right now, how I feel about a third company being put into the Call of Duty rotation games. So as we know, Treyarch makes a game, Sledgehammer makes a game, and Infinity Ward makes a game. Sledgehammer is the newer company into the games. So how do I feel about this, and how does the community feel? I haven't talked about this with a lot of people, but I'm going to speak on the behalf of the community. Now, due to a yearly launch of COD, each dev team has 2 years to make the game. And each year when the game is released, there's always something broken in the game. There's always glitches. There's always glitches going into map glitches, prestige glitches, exploits. There's always some unbalanced weapons, some things that should not have been in the game at the start of the game, which have to end up getting nerfed or taken out or fixed. Just speaking in general of patches as a whole. That's with a 2-year dev cycle. Now that we have a 3-year dev cycle, on behalf, speaking from my opinion and behalf of the community, so speaking it from a casual gamer and a serious gamer's thoughts, and competitive in both pubs, is things in this new cycle, there should be nothing wrong with the game. If you have 3 years to make your game, you should have been able to polish out all the glitches. You should have been able to beta test, game test, done whatever kind of tests to see whether your game works or not. If anything is overpowered, underpowered, broken. An example of something that's overpowered and broken was in Call of Duty Ghost. I'm not trying to hate on the game, but this is just an example of what was broken in it. Was people that were able to use the shield and the C4 combo. It was impossible to kill them. It was an exploit that couldn't be fixed. An example of a glitch was the Modern Warfare 2 map. I think it was Fuel, the big DLC map where you'd be able to go into the rock that still remains unpatched to this day. Same thing with the Danger Close One-Man Army noob tubes. Could have an easy fix, but even if when the game was in development, they could have found these glitches so easily. Now, with the 3-year dev cycle, all glitches should be ironed out. There shouldn't be nothing wrong with the game. And with this in par, if they're with this new cycle as it is right now, is patches that affect the game should drastically affect the game. What I mean by this is, if any of you have played Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, the PM63, when they did the buff on it, the buff actually worked. It made it a usable SMG. When they fixed the glitch bots, for example, was World War elevator glitches, they were completely taken out the game, and it was something that should have been done in every Call of Duty. Now, how I feel about patches and whether they are important or unimportant, a lot of people don't like it when their favorite gun gets nerfed, their favorite gun, or their least favorite gun gets buffed, or a gun they die by a lot that only dying by ends up getting buffed. It puts the community into chaos, but I believe now, seeing that we have Infinity Ward, Treyarch, and Sledgehammer all making their separate Call of Duties, I do believe that nerfs and buffs and all that development editing is going to be really, really, really common within these next games. I believe that there could be a nerf and a buff every other month if the game requires it. And the other shocking news that I have for everyone in this video is Walmart ended up leaking an image of a blue Xbox 360, which contains a Black Ops 2 Special Edition or a Call of Duty Ghost Special Edition. Now, with Advanced Warfare coming out right around the corner and having the Xbox One sales and all that stuff being able to skyrocket within the next couple months, why would you release an Xbox 360 limited edition console which contains Ghost or Black Ops 2 as the bundle pack? I do believe that Activision deep down does think that Advanced Warfare is going to be a game that not everyone's going to enjoy, and a lot of people are honestly going to dislike it for the most part. And I mean, you can go into I'm going into the game with an open mind. I think the game looks really good. It's going to be fun. It's going to have a lot of replayability as long as the challenges are there. As long as the playlist doesn't get flooded. I mean, the playlist without the exosuits doesn't get flooded with players, and a lot of players still remain to play with the exoskeletons on. Now, this video is coming to a wrap. We were playing against the 19-2 or 19-3 team in this S&D Warhawk. We ended up 2-0ing these kids. Our next match, I believe we played, was their host. Actually, this might have been their host, and then we ended up playing them on Freight. We ended up 2-0ing. We beat them 6-2 on Freight, so we kind of decimated these kids. But this was pretty good for a pickup team. 4-1 for me with 2 plants, 9-2 panic to